What's up, world? This is WeNeeda5th. This your man Mo. Got my man P in the building. Got my man Hill in the building.
Yo.
Fellas, just want to talk about a little bit of off-season moves in the NBA. NBA had a couple of signings, big signings. First, let's talk about Luka Doncic. He signed a 3-year extension with the LA Lakers. Like 3 years, 165. Opens them up to potential third year as a player option. Opens them up to an extension with the Supermax, which I believe is going to be somewhere around 470. De'Aaron Fox signed a 4-year deal, 229. He's going to be. It looks like he's part of the long-term plans of this San Antonio Spurs going forward. Mikal Bridges, last of the signings. He signed a 4-year deal extension, 150. Some say that was a discount. I say that's about
4 years, 150.
Yeah,
38 per season.
about that.
Not gonna be hitting any garbage cans anytime soon.
Yeah.
Discount, maybe. I mean,
if dudes is getting 60, you know.
yeah, and the other one's getting 25. Jalen, so I think you're right. Saving them money to.
I think Jalen took a discount.
Yeah, no, he definitely did. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I
Yeah,
think
no,
Bridges
in
is
this day and
taking a
age,
discount.
No. When I say definitely did, I said Jalen Brunson definitely took.
Mikal Bridges.
No, I think
Yeah,
I guess it's market value. I guess.
I mean,
I think
between
over
that 38, you think got paid high? You could be right.
because I
Had
got
a rough year, but I got him in that 38 to no lie $45 million a year range. It's
Yeah.
inflation.
Again, you just got to think of the market. If dudes is getting 60,
but the dudes that's getting 60 are like Kevin Durant,
right?
Yeah.
And he's not Kevin Durant, so he's not getting 60.
Yeah.
It's not getting 50 either.
Right.
But 40 and 30, then that 38 to $45 million. Yeah.
But I think all of these signings are predictable. Like, you knew Luka was going to re-sign with the Lakers.
I was hoping.
You knew De'Aaron Fox was going to sign with San Antonio. Yeah, so this is kind of just par for the course to me. Like, it's not really news, to be honest. It's just, okay.
I think a lot of people was thinking about San An, and I don't get it. I love the re-signing. It's an abundance of riches. Like, I take the whole Oklahoma City thing when they had Harden and let them compete. Whoever plays better. Listen, if Harp outplays Fox, then you start Harp. But it's Fox's job to lose right now.
Mm-hmm.
And you're worried about your second team having that stability coming off and who can lead it. It could be Harp. It could be Steph. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have a good team, and to me, like, they're building towards something. I don't mind them paying Fox that money.
You wouldn't start Fox and Harp together?
Whatever.
Yeah, I think whoever wins is who you.
Outshine it.
Yeah, like I never believed in too much talent. I think anytime you see these super teams, they have too much talent. They really don't have enough.
Now
They're overrated. Like, to be honest.
Yeah, but
like,
you're hearing that though. Like, why would they sign Fox? I'm like,
right? They have
it's not a talented player.
they have
But-
too much talent.
but-
that doesn't make sense. That never made sense to me.
with the amount of money that they're signing Fox for,
Okay.
it kind of locks him into that starting position and doesn't allow for the competition that you're kind of thinking of.
But that's a good thing though, because you're not putting that much pressure on a rookie unless he just outshines. He can possibly do that.
Yeah, I think what you're alluding to is like, oh, you pay him this much, I have to start him. No, if like you said, like if Harper or Castle just flat out plays better than him, then De'Aaron Fox, we're paying you all this money to come off the bench. To me, it's win first. Like, if I'm paying all that money for you, come off the bench, and that's what it is. I made the mistake, but I'm not going to hurt the team to make myself look like I knew what I was doing.
And you guys like the Mikal Bridges signing, obviously.
He fits with
Cohesiveness,
them.
yeah, just cohesiveness. That's all.
And Luka's without saying.
That would have been like one of the worst trades ever. If you lost Luka, you traded Anthony Davis for nothing. You know what I mean? So they pretty much had to sign Luka.
And he gets that money that slips out his hand with Nico.
Well, I don't think he'll ever get that back.
Right?
He'll never get that
You
back.
can never recoup that.
Yeah.
But going into the future, looking at a 5-year force, looking at $80 million.
Yeah, but like
it was done dirty. It is what it is. Again, but
part of the reason why I say I give you the hesitation is that not only did they do him dirty, but they took him from one of the states where, hey, he would be paying least amount of taxes to trading him to one of the states where he's going to pay the most amount of taxes.
When you mean least, you mean zero?
Yeah, that's what I mean. But it's like, yo.
But he's losing like 60. Cause I think it's 20 per because he would have been going into that max. I think it's that same Shea type contract he's having now.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's at 50-something. Shea's going to go like 70. So you're losing about $60 million in between them. Like you said, you can't ever get back.
Yeah.
But again, see me in 2.5, 3 years when I'm banking on that 80.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. I mean, 50 million, 70 million. California, Alaska, Cambodia, it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
But I mean, that 70 million is all right. We know with California's taxes, that 70 million is 35, 40 now.
35 million.
But at the end of the day, no one's going to cry for somebody making 35 million. That's just what it is. I don't care if you could have had 75.
And I know it's more of a worldly basketball league now, so you can be in Dallas, you can be in Milwaukee and get endorsements, but it's still California.
Yeah.
So he's gonna find some money in LA. BS movie roles, filling in. It just stuff's gonna come his way to pick up that tab. Again, we're not crying for any of these players.
Yeah. But Dallas just took the cheap route, basically. You know what I mean? They didn't want to pay him. For whatever the reason, whether it's valid or not, they didn't want to pay him that money. So here we are.
Okay. All right. Now we get into the meat and potatoes of the show. Continuing on our top 10 list, we're now up to the small forwards. Once again, just to remind our audience, hey, the way we're doing this is we each have our individual top 10s. Then those top 10s have a chance to earn a score depending on their position on the top 10 list. We add them all up and see who made the final cut.
Big networks, don't jack out stuff, please. See it coming, please. Can we have this
Again.
P, you want to tell the people your list first?
My list is at number 10, I got Rick Barry, one-time champion. I got at number 9, I got Paul Pierce, one-time champion. Number 8, I got Big Game. This is a personal favorite of mine. Big Game James, 3-time champion, Showtime Lakers. At number 7, I got the Claw. Number 6, two-time champion Kawhi Leonard. At number 6, I got Scottie Pippen, 6-time NBA champion. At number 5, I got Elgin Baylor, the only guy I got on the list with no championships. I think, yeah.
They gave him one.
Rest in peace.
He got hurt that year. They gave him one.
I think 8, 9. I don't know how many. Like many finals.
8.
8. Just wasn't better than Bill Russell. To me, that's the crime. He wasn't better than Bill Russell. But just one of the best to ever do it. Top 5 player in his era, in my opinion. Julius Erving, probably a top 2 player. Him and Lou Alcindor in his era in ABA. Got him at number 4. I think 2-time champion in the ABA, 1-time champion in the NBA. I got KD, two-time champion at number 3. Bird, 3-time champion, obviously, in the number 2 slot. And at number 1, I got King James.
Okay.
You know the stats, you know the numbers, you know the accolades. That's the best small forward of all time.
Solid list.
Can't even. See, maybe we can break that.
Hey, you want to let the people know your list, Hill?
Piggybacked off P. Rick Barry. I got him number 10. I got human highlight, Film More Real, at number 9, Dominique Wilkins.
Mm-hmm.
I got John Havlicek at number 8. I got Scottie Pippen, number 7. Big Game James, number 6. I want to put Elgin high. I'm not even going to lie. Which should have been a game-clinching Game 5. He gave you 61 points and 22 rebounds. And he still lost. I mean, shot 47% from the field. Jerry West shot 33% from the field. One would have catapulted him up there. The guy's amazing. He was LeBron James or your Kobe Bryant or whatever. Had the Euro step way before the Euro step was the Euro step. Feel bad about that one. Jules, well deserved. KD, more recency bias. This is where I could have just.
You could have been. You could have been an asshole. You could have been an asshole with this one. You could have been. You could have been.
I mean, 3 championships with one team, as opposed to 4 championships with 9 D teams. But again, I always go back to you cannot have that much pressure on you as LeBron James did and still have this much success and not be the number 1 small forward in the game. And arguably most people's, well, not most people, arguably a lot of people's best player of all time. So for me to have him anything less than the top small forward would be pretty much asinine. The King, well deserved.
Yeah.
Larry Bird was picked 6.
I think. Hey, what was they doing out there? Not that I was big on college basketball then, but he made it to the
really?
NBA final. I mean, he made it to the final game against Magic. I know that much. So you saw it.
They were up 4.
That's 5.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's one of the things I never really looked into, but yeah, it's crazy.
It's gonna blow up the Lakers too. They had 19 wins. Elgin came his rookie year and put him in the finals.
For my list, I got Kawhi Leonard at number 10.
I wanted that.
He's kind of. I'm penalizing him for being unavailable too often.
That's fine.
That's too often. I got number 9. I got Carmelo Anthony. He's the only one on my list without a championship.
He's handed one.
He got one. He got one.
Gotta hand it to him.
Number 8, I got Elgin Baylor. Just kind of knew he needed to be on the list. Wasn't too up on his history per se, or just didn't recall it when I was thinking of this list, whatnot. I got Jason Tatum at number 7. I think he's the new age, next one coming as far as achieving greatness on this list and whatnot. I got James Worthy at number 6. And that was he could have been 4 for me, but it was just. For me, number 5, Julius Erving. I felt he was more athletic, more dynamic scorer, and whatnot. Scottie Pippen. I like the fact that I got him at number 4. Like I said, James could have been there, but Scottie Pippen, I like more of his two-way versatility. I think, he's in that LeBron James.
Come on, man, do it. The 3.
I got Larry Bird at number 3. This was a big one too, because him and KD could have been swapped. I gave KD the nod over Larry Bird. I just thought if I was on the playground and know what I know about Larry, know what I know about Kevin, who would I pick? And I think at the end of the day, I would pick Kev.
I understand.
I think he gives me a little bit more options to work with on the defensive side, especially. And he's 7 foot. and can do everything Larry Bird did. So that's why I did that. And LeBron James, the number 1. So that leaves us with our ultimate list, where John Havlicek is number 10 with 3 points. Jason Tatum is number 9 with 4 points. We got Kawhi Leonard, the Claw, at number 8 with 5 points. We got James Worthy at number 7 with 13 points. We got Elgin Baylor at 6 with 15 points. We got Scottie Pippen at 5 with 16 points. We got Julius Erving at 4 with 20 points. Excuse me.
Not a fan, huh?
We got Kevin Durant at 3 with 25 points. We got Larry Bird at 2 with 26 points. And LeBron James is number 1 with 30 points. Fellas, what do you think of this list right now? Your first thoughts of our ultimate list.
Solid. And I think one thing I'm thinking about is the people who didn't make it but who are on our list.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly but just by math standards, you're a top 75 player.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Find yourself. I mean, that to ever play this game, that's a hell of an accomplishment.
Yeah.
So I'm fine. That was tit for tat for these guys that didn't make it. But I think we it's a job well done. And there was no collusion. We didn't speak to each other about this.
Yeah.
We actually compete about this. We put it up there.
Yeah.
But it just shows, like, I think, and I believe, which I already know before, we just have that eye for talent.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, these lists, it's fine. It's damn near perfect.
Yeah. And a lot of people left off the table. A lot of good players left off the table.
Yeah, like Paul Pierce, Rick Barry, Dominique Wilkins, Carmelo Anthony. If you want to go further back, Alex English, Bernard King, Adrian Dantley. There's a lot of like really good players that just didn't make the list. We only got 10. Yeah. I look at Havlicek, Jason Tatum, who I didn't vote for. I'm okay with them on the list. Like, I just think it's solid. You know what I mean? Like, even the people I voted for, they might be a little bit lower, a little higher. Yeah. Especially that top 5. Well, actually, to be honest, the top 4. LeBron, Bird, Durant, Irvin, I kind of expected. Scottie, I'm pleasantly surprised that he cracked the top 5. Elgin Baylor at 6. Can't argue that. Worthy, champion, Kawhi, know what he did. Yeah.
Yeah, Havlicek, your Pippins, James, Kawhi. You have a lot of, like, multiple plus. Elgin, like, multiple plus defensive.
Mm-hmm.
All defensive teams for multiple years. So you have a lot of serious.
Most of this list is two-way players.
Actually, like multiple.
All of them.
Well, our final top 10.
Yeah.
There's no defensive liabilities on this on that list. You know what I mean?
That is a job well done, which we're looking at these lists. Pretty much, I think their offensive game pretty much is what we usually go by to be the metric. But as seeing how great the small forward, and I never seen such a bottled up. I didn't get to the power forwards yet, so maybe that might be my thing where I'm saying where it's just so close in a good way though. Like, as opposed to two guard, it was just like it was top 3, and then a reach.
Right.
After that, so these bundled up. If you told me I had to do us 3, we had a draft, and we had to get out these 10 players, I'd be happy. All around.
Now, what I'm interested to see is, especially with the teams that would be able to create with 1 through 10, and once we get through all the positions, and how they would match up.
Because we're gonna have that. That's the way we draft that.
Yeah,
with the players we have.
Yeah, with the final 10.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so, hey, the number ones are going to be, that's one starting five. Number twos are another starting five. Number threes are another. You know what I mean? So we should have 10 starting fives.
Okay.
Hey, how do those starting fives, compare? You know,
Jordan,
Magic, LeBron.
Magic.
Give me that team. I don't care what the 4 or 5 are.
Jordan, Magic, LeBron.
Doesn't even matter. Give me the bottom. Give me the worst power forward on your list, the worst center on your list. I'll still take Jordan, LeBron,
Jordan,
Magic.
I mean, you have what's we call it?
We got 230s.
Steph,
anyway.
Kobe, and Larry.
That ain't messing with LeBron. Yeah, I'm sorry. They're number one for a reason.
Steph, Kobe. No.
I think it'll go in order. I think that'll be the second best team.
I think whatchamacallit presents spacing issues for because like
Durant.
with Steph, Kobe, Larry, you got Magic on Larry, and hey, you know what I mean. There's you know, I know you could put Mike on Steph, but hey, that might be
He might be better too.
Yeah.
I mean, because you got Mouse in the house with Steph. I mean,
I honestly, I think that's if you're gonna nitpick on a weakness of Jordan, guarding small guards. Like, hey, the Iversons or the Zekes or he was never really terribly good at that.
Well, then you put LeBron
If
on him.
I'm coaching the team, you probably got to take Steph out.
LeBron on him, man.
We add him every time. If Steph's sticking you, green light.
Mouse in the house.
You're gonna have to. You're probably gonna have to take him out. And how do you hide him? Against Magic? He's 6'9". Like you can't. Yeah, that number 2. Yeah, I'm cool.
I mean,
with that
from the offensive standpoint, I can get it, but it's not offense. You got to play both sides. So
yeah.
You got to give me every time you touch the ball, Steph. You're gonna hit it. But you talking about these guys? Every one of these guys are in their prime. So this is top Steph, whatever he is. LeBron at his prime, Jordan at his prime, Magic. This is it's one is tough to crack. I do understand that.
Yeah.
You're not even adding the other 2 possible.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Like I said, that the top line is the top line for a reason. Like I don't. Yeah.
This is special because that second that Wade. The defense, that Wade, Oscar, Durant thing is nothing to really play around to because you could be ending up with a Dream and a Karl Malone. You could be Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, I think the power forward and center position is going to be big for the number 2 and number 3 teams because they can shift the balance. I think it's almost like a push.
Barkley.
But yeah, one I don't see nobody messing.
Why don't we still Barkley was a small forward?
Because he was 6'6".
It's 6'5", right?
Yeah, right. Probably the most unique player ever. You know what I mean?
Zion Williamson 1.0, like hell. That
if he played, yeah.
Zion taller than him?
Probably.
I think so.
It's the eye test. I think so. Yeah.
I think
Zion's actually 6'6".
Yeah, 6'6" or 6'7".
Right. Most unique player ever. I'm not saying he's the best, but he's
he was super athletic. Physically dominant, like physical in the era where physicality was part of the game.
Played under basketball at Hobbs.
Yeah, because I think it's skill. I mean, he has all that obviously, but I think it's skill too because Gary Trent and Byron Houston were big and strong. Like
Larry Johnson.
But I think we take for granted how much of an athletic freak Charles was. You know what I mean? At that, because he's literally the same size as Zion. Like, he was playing like 250, 260.
Right, but
and just coming down like.
And I think Zion is talented or whatever, but Zion
Ain't never.
Zion can get you 10 rebounds. Excuse me. Zion's never gotten you 10 rebounds.
Right.
I didn't say he can't do it.
Oh,
He
yeah.
hasn't do
I
it.
think Barkley is definitely the better version, but I'm just.
But
giving him
Zion
all
is
the
technically, to me, he's more athletic.
Yeah, it's more
So
athletic.
I think some of it, I'm sorry, it's just hard. It's like it just is. Like he wants to go get it.
I don't think he cares. I think he's fine with. Listen, I think he realizes what I realize is that I'm a millionaire, and I can give a f about my profession because I'm dating only once. I'm good.
I think he's one of these guys, and I was thinking about this the other day. I think he's one of these guys who loved the game,
Thank you for what you're doing.
and he's gotten this stuff. Now he likes it. And there's nothing wrong with
And it's a job.
Yeah, but
not only that, Mo, when I look at my bank account and he's so skilled, and I say, when I look at my bank account and it's not where I wanted at 113, I will give you a full season where you will give me $200 million. He will find a way. He's that good to give you a max contract or close to it.
Yeah, yeah.
He's all right, if I told you right now, Zion got 4 years, $200 million. No one would really blink. They say why he's not going to play.
Yes. Someone thinks they could keep him healthy and keep him, keep his head in
That person be
the
at the Avian Awards as opposed to the Awards.
Yeah,
And I like that about the kid.
I think he's one of these guys who like the game. Like I think people have to, it gives you a certain respect. And just talking about like current players like a LeBron, a Kevin Durant, a Chris Paul, they love the game.
Work on their profession.
They love the first thing is first. If you ask LeBron, Durant, Chris Paul, what would you want to do for a living? They would say basketball. Even now. And other people, I think they would probably want to be a rapper, an influencer,
podcaster.
That's okay. I'm sure. I know LeBron, Durant, and Chris Paul has other interests, but I think if you ask them if you could be anything in this world, what would you want to be? They would say a basketball player, and it shows.
I like the fact my man chills. Well, I love it. I'm chilling. It's me, yo. I'm chilling.
I don't get upset. It is what it is, right? Like he doesn't play much.
But he's not alone. We got Ben Simmons out there.
It's levels. It's honestly, it's LeBron, Chris Paul, Durant, and then you go to the next level. To be honest with you, I don't think nobody. Maybe you could say Shay's on that level. To be frank, I don't even know Joker's on that level.
No, Joker's
as great of a player he is. I don't know if he loves the game as much as those others.
No, Booker loves it.
But you hear from Joker himself, like, hey, I think Joker loves horse racing. Yeah. Like he has his whole horse farm and stuff like that.
It's tricky to say that though. I kind of want to stop. I don't want to say that. Although I just said it because I always looked at like Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett. Could you imagine if Tim Duncan didn't have a ring? They would say he already won it, right? But the result says he wanted just as much as anyone. So it's hard to say what's in somebody's heart. You know what I mean? I always thought of that. Like if Tim Duncan never won a championship, they'd be like, he's too passive. He doesn't have that fire. You know what I mean? So sometimes you just gotta go off the results. You know what I mean? So in that case, maybe Joker does have that fire. Right?
No, and part of it, what I'm basing it off of is what he said about, hey, he said, hey, I like basketball, you know what I mean, and it's done great things for me. But hey, I love horse racing. I loved, you know what I mean? Like he wanted to be a horse, but he turned 7 foot. Right. And it's just like, hey, I like basketball. It's really good game. You know what I mean? He loved, you know what I mean? He doesn't discount what basketball has done for him, but as far as that, hey, loving it and it's all encompassing. Like I'm thinking about it when it's off season, and like nah, he's thinking about his horses and whatnot.
And love encompasses quite a bit for me. So I guess it's subjective. You know what I'm saying? Because
there you go.
I feel like it could be another level to Joker. You know what I mean? Like, for one, weight training, diet.
Scary.
Cutting. And then what is he with all his already fundamentals and smartness about the game with a better body? Pause. Could be Weapon X. But
we could be seeing a version of that with Luka this year.
right.
Yeah, and I've always said that about Shaq. Like, hey, Shaq, what if Shaq had half of Kobe's work ethic, or expressed his love for the game the same way Kobe and Mike did, as far as, hey, just allowing it to drive you to always strive to get better than you were yesterday. I think Shaq loves the game of basketball, but it's like, hey, more of the I'm having fun. You know what I mean? And I'm doing just what I naturally do. I'm not going to spend no summers trying to, work on this. I'm going to, come into to preseason out of shape because I've been partying all summer. But once you get me in camp, I'm good to go, and I'm going to, dominate the game. I only imagine what he would have been like if he had said, hey, you know what?
Kobe said.
Shaq is my guy. I think at some point he didn't even love the game. I just think he was like, I'm bigger than everybody. I'm better than everybody. He was competing against himself. He wasn't competing against, like, he wasn't trying to catch Russell or Jabbar like Kobe was trying to catch Jordan. Like, I don't think he had that drive. And I'm a Shaq. That's like one of my favorite players ever. But I'm gonna call it like I see it. Like, I just think he liked the game, and he got to a certain point where, like, this is easy. I don't need to work on that. Nobody can mess with me.
They had to split up, bro. They had to split. Kobe said he came in fatter. 330. Like, the discipline. Like, I'm taking 800 jump shots a game, and he's 331. Like, come on. And they're looking at 298, 300. Kobe thinking he's fatter. I can see why they hate him. I get it, bro.
Yeah, I could truly see that. Like, I'm trying to be the greatest player ever, and you're just like gaining weight. It's just and then
he can't do wrong.
You're like, y'all think that's cool? That's funny to y'all? Like,
Kobe had no wins at LA, bro.
He, and again, it doesn't sound like I'm a Shaq fan, but he elected to get surgery like right before the season start instead of doing it in the summer because he wanted to experience his summer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or a movie he was doing or a
so
record.
it's kind of like Kobe's like, why you didn't do it when the season was over? You had all summer to do the surgery.
Oh, man.
So
I'm glad we got what we got from that duo. I really am.
Yeah.
It should have been 7, 8. I get it.
I can see how that
it just
ended,
it couldn't exist.
Yeah.
I don't even know how we got here. Oh man.
These guys love well. So quiet. So I'm not the quiet. He's just hurt.
No, I honestly think
he loves the game, right?
Just
guys love
when he
the
can't go, I think he can't go.
Right.
I really believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, let us know what you guys think. What do you guys think of our finalized top 10 for small forwards? Once again, that's LeBron James at 1, Larry Bird at 2, Kevin Durant at 3, Julius Erving at 4, Scottie Pippen at 5, Elgin Baylor at 6, James Worthy at 7, Kawhi Leonard at 8, Jason Tatum at 9, and John Havlicek Hondo at 10. Rounded it out. What do you think of the list? Who do we miss? Who would you have taken off? Hit us up, social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button so you know when next one's coming out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to podcasts wherever you listen to your podcast. And you can hit us up directly at WeNeeda5th at gmail.com. Fellas, what's on the radar?
It's that time of the year where I budget losing about, I don't know, $100 to $200 every week now with NFL football.
Fantasy.
You got fantasy football. You got DraftKings. I don't want to promote gambling to any kid who might be watching this show, but the next 5 months is going to be a little ugly. But I'm ready for some football.
Pete, what's on your radar?
Well, first, so James Worthy clears Dominique Wilkins. Like, it's not close to you guys, right?
Not even.
No.
Okay. I always thought they were like, I think if you just switched them, they would have the same careers. Like you put Dominique on the Lakers, I think he has 3 chips. Put James Worthy in Atlanta, he'll be one of the all-time leading scorers. But okay. That being said, my radar is preseason football. Now, preseason football, Shador actually plays. He's playing right now, actually, against the Panthers. Your guy, I think it was your guy, McMillan.
Tatario, McMillan, Arizona, yeah.
I saw him catch a nice little pass from the quarterback. So, yeah.
Bryce playing?
Bryce, yeah. Threw a nice little pass. It looked decent. I'm not a McMillan guy like you were, but.
Two alike, Bryce?
Let's see if he could get. Let's see if he could get
Timu Tua.
Tua had a pretty good start.
Yes.
Until he started getting hurt.
Yes.
But yeah, that's on my radar. I definitely want to. Of course, I'm rooting for Shador, so I want to see him succeed. But preseason football is definitely
and
on
get
my
well
radar.
soon to his dad too.
Yeah, definitely, of course. Prime, Coach Prime, definitely.
What's on my radar? Highest to the Lowest movie coming out soon. I think that's next week. Also, WNBA starting to come down the whole stretch. Going to be getting into playoff maneuvering right now. And on that line, I want to just do a little rant. And I'm not gonna stay long on this.
WNBA's been spicy. This could go a lot of places. Hold on.
WNBA, and specifically DeWanna Bonner. I don't want you to be so sensitive that when you leave a team that you had committed to at the beginning of the year and you go back to that arena on a different team and those fans from the first team decide to boo you. I don't want you to get in your feelings about that. That's basketball. Especially when that team comes to your arena on the new team and you hit a three-pointer and you start staring players down like you saying something. Carry the same energy throughout. You played meek little victim when you went to Indiana and they booed you. Acting like someone really hurt your feelings. Then when Indiana came to your arena, you shoot a three and you staring down Lexi Lowe. My thing is, hey, let's keep it consistent. And I don't want to hear from you or Kalia Cooper about how fans need to respect your resume when you left them. They have every right to boo you. They have every right to be upset with you leaving their team, especially after you committed to them in the beginning of the year. So that is definitely their right. And I don't want any of your teammates or you getting in your feelings and expressing that in the press. Like somebody actually did you a wrong or disservice. Stop it. Especially if you're going to show up and hit a three-point shot and start staring down the players. If you're going to carry that energy in your home arena, I don't want to hear anything from you when you go back to Indiana and they boo you. Just shut up and take it. Because you're really getting out of your lane. Because I'm going to leave it right there. But DeWanna Bonner, grow up. On that note, to all our fifths, stay safe. Peace.